Down and Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Lakenheath. We are here again for another departure. We have a few taxiing down, and these are the blue bands, which are the 492nd. Saying good afternoon to Phil, Kate, Brad, and hopefully I've sorted the frames out. Michael, Pete, Doug, John, good afternoon to you all. And hopefully the frames are a lot better for you. Hope things come across okay. Just brightening up a bit for you there. There we go. Hopefully that's a bit brighter and a bit better for you. Hi Rosie, hope you're all well. Hi Shirley. I do believe that's a mixture over there. We've got the 494th and the 492nd over there. And don't forget, we're also on YouTube. And saying hi to Brandon, Nail, Michael, Oscar. And I hope you're all keeping well. Hope you're having a good day. And Chris, how many F-15s? There's 3 squadrons, but I know one of the squadrons, some of the aircraft are out, and I think there's about 12 aircraft per squadron. So you're looking at nearly 40 aircraft based here. And hi David, great to watch. Cheers from Lancashire. Hi Placebot Ringway on YouTube. Hi Andy. And hi John again. And we have some on the EOR, which is the end of runway, and we have some taxiing down, another one taxiing down. Hi Lee from Liverpool. And Michael, any F-15Cs. The Cs are to the left of these. I'll just pan over so you can see one. There's a C there. I do believe that's from the Reaper Squadron, which is the 493rd.
I think you've had the best equipment so far.
Yeah. And Daniel was just about to ask how many. So yeah, there's about near 40 aircraft based here at Lakenheath. And Andy, here we go again. If you do like it, please do share, do pass it around. We're absolutely free. I'm using a brand new camera, trying it out. Hopefully all is good. Saying hi to Janet and Andrew. Andrew looks busy on and off base. Yep, it certainly is. Everyone obviously keeping social distancing at their best. But it's very busy. I'm having trouble with YouTube at the present time. It seems to be struggling to log on. So I am here on YouTube and as well on Facebook, as you can see. But for some reason there is a bit of trouble on YouTube. It keeps on dropping in and out. So do bear with me on the YouTube. Saying hi to Wayne, Wendy. Andy Fitzpatrick, good afternoon. Eunice, Lynn, afternoon to everybody. Hopefully we'll have an action-packed afternoon for you. Felice saying he hasn't had any trouble on YouTube, that's great. And Pete Gardner, if you go onto YouTube and type in Aviation in Action, I should hopefully appear. So here what they're doing is the crew chiefs are looking around the aircraft. I told you this earlier on, I'll tell you again. Basically what the crew chiefs are doing, they're looking around the aircraft, making sure there's none of them that are airworthy, talking to the pilots and arming up the missiles if there's any missiles. And don't forget, these will be dummy missiles, not real missiles. And they could be going anywhere. They could be going to Mac Loop, the lakes. They could be just doing general handling flying over Norfolk, the North Sea, going up to refuelling with a quid, which is from the 100.
Load on the single red tanker that will be on time. I need to know so I can manage my red flow.
So by the sounds of that comms there, he will be going up for refueling.
I'll give him a call.
So that sounds like he's going to be going up for some refueling.
Second red tanker, let me know.
Yep. And Max, I've been told they stop flying around 2 o'clock. That is on a Friday afternoon. They tend to stop flying at Lakenheath. They seem to have a shutdown in the afternoons. So normal days they'll be here till about 5 o'clock in the evening, not unless they're night flying, which they normally do publish. If they're night flying, they publish it and tell you, but normally about 5 o'clock in the evening they will close here, like most bases. But on a Friday they do tend to close down about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And Robert, thank you very much for watching. And Daniel, hello from Colchester, loving your videos, thanks very much. Hayden, good eye Hayden. And Henry, afternoon. There's loads of frequencies here, there's about 20 plus frequencies here to listening to. And I've just had the question, is the girls with me? Yep, they are. I'll pan down for you. And there's Abby. And there's Emily. So as you can see, the crew chiefs are now walking away. That would be the aircraft are okay for their mission. Michael, can I see any arriving aircraft from Mildenhall? Yep, where we are, if they're on 29, you can see them arriving. We had a KC-135 in earlier on. So as earlier on, when they do taxi out, I will stop talking so you can feel the experience of the noise of the F-15s departing here at Lakenheath. And Brandon, have I been to Coningsby? Yep, I was there last week videoing, which I enjoyed. Coningsby is another good base. And unfortunately, because I'm streaming, I won't be able to give you any of the frequencies that I'm on. But I will be happy to send over some frequencies to you later on a message if you would like. If you just DM me your details, and I will then message you a bit later with them. So by the sounds of it, we have the Reapers beginning to start as well. So the Reapers are over there, so he's just starting up as well, I think. But here we go, we've got some aircraft taxiing out. Okay, Henry, no problem at all. Just message me and I will make sure I do it a bit later. And Andy Fitzpatrick, what camera I'm using? A Panasonic CX350. That is what I'm using. And they're using runway 24 here today. And this is from the 492nd Squadron.
Tanker, the one that's going to be on time, or are they both now on time?
So by the looks of it, he's taxiing across to the north side. So this is a good sign. When aircraft taxi to the north, that tells me there should be a lot more. So he's going to hold up here in the north side of Lakenheath, joined by his fellow friends. So we'll just wait for him to come around. There you go. And we'll just hold it here while all the other aircraft come around. So that's 4 of them on the north side waiting to get going. Saying hello to Otto and George and Brandon. Brandon, advise you on the times for some Coningsby action. Yep, Coningsby normally starts about 9 o'clock. If you get there for 9 o'clock, you should be fine. If you head up for the BBMF end, which is 07 end, there's a car park up there. There is the other end, which is the dog dyke end, which is good end as well. And on YouTube. Saying hi to Cameron and Jesus Porter. Good afternoon. So these guys are waiting. Sorry about that. I'm waiting for the clearance, and as far as I know, I can hear some more aircraft starting up. So hopefully we're going to have another mass launch. Let us know when filled and all take off. Quinn 245 and 246. I can't confirm about the F-16s, guys. 245 and 246. And Daniel, do any F-16s, 18s, 22s ever visit? Yep, they do tend to come here when on deployment, or they're going home, or something. We've had the F-22s here, and we've had the F-35s here from different air bases from America. And saying hi to Adam, saying hi to Jim. And if you do like what I'm doing and you're feeling generous, at the bottom right hand corner you'll see a thing there, and that is buy me a coffee. And all it is literally you're going to buy me a coffee, and I would appreciate it. Just copy the URL into the browser and away you go. Saying hello to Jerome on YouTube. And saying hi to Jim and Henry. What time do they start flying? Normally about 9:30-ish, give or take half an hour or so. Every day is different, unfortunately. Saying hi to Chris, Philip, Max. And to a certain degree I'm glad the sun has gone in. I was beginning to burn up here but the sun has gone in. It's just very humid at the moment. And the KC-10s max are now over Italy. That's what, hour and a half?
3320.
Saying hi to George and Mikey. F-16s on the way. I know of some F-15s, but not sure about F-16s. But looking over to the other side where the pan was, there are other aircraft beginning to get ready. Saying hi to Jan. What does the yellow section mean? I've not seen that on one before. It may be a paint job. It might be in one of the aircraft that was painted. Or a new fin or something. And F-16s are directly over Norwich. Okay, so we could be having F-16s coming in. That'd be very nice if we do. And James, bit of lunchtime viewing, yes. Right, so the F-16s are going for refueling with the KC-135, okay.
When entering the block, if you could pass through them, map us restarted time, and then we will still plan on you guys mid-volt.
It would be pretty good to give 16s, but if you're saying they're at 27,000 feet, that's normally about the altitude they refuel at. So I would predict they're going to be refueled by the quids. Yeah, so they are tanking up with 3 of the Air 100 Air Wing from Mildenhall. So unfortunately they won't be coming in here. Thank you Shirley for the cup of coffee, I really appreciate it. And anybody else who's bought me a cup of coffee, I do really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if you do like what I do, please do like the page, do share, do subscribe. Anything else, greatly appreciated. And don't forget, this is absolutely free of charge, no cost to this. All I ask is now and again for a nice cup of coffee.
On the green holding north, we understand 4 tanker game plan. So if I understand right, 1 red tanker is out.
Saying hi to Paul Hogan.
1 tanker is out.
And Andy Fitzpatrick, when is your next shoot? When and where? I don't know, to be honest here. Yeah, we have, just quickly, we have to have some more coming down the pan now. So we have a mass launch going on this afternoon. So if you haven't already shared it, please do so. Get out there, get it shared. This looks like it's going to be a big launch. So at the moment already coming down, we've got another 2, so we've got 6 definitely going up. So yeah, this could look, it's going to be a big launch. So when am I out next? I'm hopefully going out tomorrow. But if you want to message me, I'll let you know where I'm hoping to go. But at the moment, I'm not 100% sure. Depends on how today goes. But today is going pretty good. So at the moment, we've got 4 here. We have another 3 taxiing down and another 2 by their pans. So I would say we're going to have a massive launch. Saying hi to Paul. How am I? I'm good. Thanks very much. Josh, saying hi to Josh, Clive, Michael, Jamie, Richard, Doug, Wendy, Clive, Lee, UK Aviation movies. Good afternoon to yourselves. Jerome, Quinn. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pan around to the pan or the ramp, so you can see we have more coming down for you. Put the filter on and brighten it up a bit. There we go. So here we go. We have some movement, guys. Now, like I said, when they do get going, I will go quiet so you can listen to the roar of the F-15. Enjoy. Last one of the four. I hope that was good, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. And already we've got some more taxiing over here. So he's coming across to the north side again. Which is good. So he's going to be parking over here. So we'll wait for him to taxi over upon us. And I'll catch up on the messages. Saying hi to Jamie, saying hi to Luke, McLeod, saying hi to you, Michael, Wendy, Ray, Aaron, Sharon, Mikey, Lizzie, Doug, Matt, Joanne and Peter. Who did? Going to see if these ones taxi across or if they're going to go straight out. Saying hi to Dave, saying hi to Colin and Mark. So no one is taxiing over to us. Saying hi to George. And so Michael says, can we send some up to the north? That'd be nice for you. Oops. And Lizzie, I love that you're all passionate about this stuff. It's always nice seeing people at the fence watching them. Yeah, it's busy here today. And there's a lot to see. It's absolutely cracking.
I'm just going to be military now. I'm just going to be military only. You've got competition about.
Yeah, they've got fuel pods, so they could be up for a while fueling. Jerome is saying, why don't you stay live? We're hoping to stay live for a while now. We're getting these departing, we're hoping to stay live. We don't want to drop off because we've got more taxiing down. And Trisha Guy, Jerry's got a new voice. Very good, I like that. So you've only just joined us, welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. So how many based here at the Heath? There are about 40 aircraft based at the Heath. There are some out at the moment for deployment. And there are some at the moment taxiing to the threshold. I'm not too sure if they're going to be departing or not, so we'll pan into them. They may come across, join their partners on the north side, but there's a Reaper behind there, the C. There's an E here. These are the two-seaters, bomber version, and then you have the Reapers, which are the fighter versions with one seat. So there's a Reaper. So he's also joining them north side. And as you can see, it's certainly packed over there. Where the crew chiefs are. Get it all ready. Saying hi to GD Backer, nice to see you back at Lakenheath. Saying hi to Lucy, Mark, Luke, Maverick, Tomcat. So the Reapers are out as well as the 492nd and the 494th. So he should be taxiing across to the north as well, as he does. And there's the Reapers parked up. Saying hi to Neil, Eleanor, Kevin, Kyle. Good afternoon, Adrian. And if you are watching for the first time, good afternoon. If you're not, welcome again. We were streaming this morning. And the kind of Didn't I say hello to Ken? Oh, hello Ken. We do have Ken here. Ken Live Aviation. Vision International. He's not streaming today. He's here eating burgers, cups of coffee, and with his camera. So you missed the match launch earlier. You're going to get it now. So at the moment we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 aircraft on the ground. With 4 up. Trisha, are we on a different page to Big Jet? Yes, this is Aviation in action. Where all your streams are free. Adrian's asking if they can come down to the sunny borders of Devon. That'd be nice for you. Joel, hi from Pennsylvania. And now you're doing a great job, mate. Thank you very much. Adrian Coy watching it in the tea room. Thank you so much. You're more than welcome. And Paula, good afternoon, Paula. Andy Johnson did just say Ken was cooking burgers. No, we want them cooked, not burnt. Saying hello to Elwyn, still locked in Wales on my week off, so great to watch some action from Lakenheath. Keep it up. Thank you very much. And Nicholas, good afternoon. And it is absolutely busy here, but we're all keeping social distancing. I'll get that bit in. Hi Jan, thank you for sharing. I love commercial airliners, but this is good. I love commercial airliners too. Mr. Flashjet, Heathrow Airport Archive, looking forward to some more live streams this summer. Keep going, thank you very much. That's on YouTube. Don't forget we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Alan Sharp, is it easy to get to the current viewing spot? I wouldn't say now, but on a good day when there's not so many people, yes, it would be good to come here. You wouldn't get anywhere at the moment. It's busy. I wish I could pan around and show you how busy it actually is. Saying hi to Noel. And Riccardo from Italy, good afternoon. And Carl did some work on the security fencing a while back. And Matthew John Knighton, keep an eye out for Warhawk flight. Had two decent displays from the Reds at Scampton this morning. Very good. And saying hi to Ove from, I cannot pronounce that, Stavanger, Norway. Sorry if I do apologise if that's totally wrong. And Andy Fitzpatrick, have the Heritage Jets been painted? I don't think they have. They hadn't the last time I was up here, which was a few weeks ago. They hadn't, they were still here. Are these the same aircraft that flew over Kent last week? I don't believe so. These would probably keep north of the Thames, not unless they're up really high. Saying hi to Chris. And saying hi to Joey. I've got your stream to keep in touch with the action when you can't get out. So we have some action. Aircraft are moving. So once again, once they get to the threshold, I will be quiet so you can hear the roar of the engines. And these are from the 494th, the Panthers. A friend of mine was a pilot on these, now back in the States. And we do have some more Reapers coming down off the ramp, so it's certainly going to be a massive launch. Enjoy! turn the volumes up and share. Not bad at all, was it, guys? So they have another line waiting to depart. And I'm going to back on to channel saying hi to Eleanor, Carl, Richard, Stuart, Caroline, Lizzie, Lyndon, Nicholas, Adrian, Paul, Caroline again, Colin, Shirley again, Mark, Philip, Mark. Mark, is this now? Yes, it is. Ian, Duncan, Nicholas, Adrian, and Caroline again. I hope you're enjoying this as I am streaming it to you. Saying hi to Charlie. How can you buy me a coffee? How can you buy me a coffee? If you, at the bottom right hand corner, there is a link. If you just copy and paste that into a web browser, it will come up and you can buy me a coffee. And I really appreciate it if you do. And Martin, where they're going to? By the looks of they've got tanks on, so I think they're probably going to go refueling. And Daniel, is they training? Yep, this is a training mission. Lisa, good afternoon. Anthony, a quick shout out to Auntie and Barbara. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sam. And will you be taking stills? I have many images of these guys taking off. And how many coffees I had? I've had 3 or 4 this morning. Very nice, thank you. And we have another one again in his taxi and out. From the 493rd. And once again, once he gets onto the runway, I'll be quiet so you can get the roar of the engines. I'll just get the wow, wow, wow out of my system now. Wow. There you go. Enjoy, guys. now we have the others beginning to taxi out for their departure. Saying hi to Matt. I am well, my friend. Hope you're enjoying this. Get ready for departure. Some more waiting for their departure. Saying hi to Tez, Satnam, John, Christopher, Adrian, Lee, Kevin. Saying good afternoon to all of you. Garrick. Saying good afternoon to you all. Here at Aviation in Action. And you can see the yellow band on his tail. So this is the 493rd, the Reapers. I think. Is that a yellow band? Oh, might have a formation takeoff here. I think these are the 494th. My mistake. How about that, guys? Was that pretty good, or was that pretty good? That was pretty good. So we're looking back over the ramp now, so we are due some more arriving in a little while. And earlier on I did advertise a book I have written. The book I wrote was part of time with the United States Air Force, and it is called The United States Air Force in Britain by myself. I'm going to have to do this. So we're down here, scrolling down, there's the book. All the pictures are by myself, and it is done by myself. I spent time with the 100th Squadron over at Mildenhall, the time with the 494th, 3rd and 2nd, and it doesn't just cover the fighter squadrons, it also covers all the squadrons within the place, like the fueling, the fire dump, the fire station, maintenance, refueling, ATC, everything. And that goes the same for Mildenhall and Lakenheath. So you can get the book in Waterstone, or you can get it in Amazon, or if you DM me direct on Facebook, I will see what I can do for you. No problem at all. So I hope that was okay for you guys. So we've had a mass launch out, so they're probably going to be about an hour. So I'm going to bid you farewell, I think, until the arriving aircraft, or unless anything else goes up. So if you haven't already, press the notification button. If you haven't already, press that notification button either on YouTube or on Facebook. I'm just going to give a big shout out to Ken, who's up here with Sarah, and our new photographer Stuart. And if you do like what I'm doing with the pictures, the videos or the live streaming, please do go along and buy me a coffee. It's at the bottom right hand corner of the page. All you've got to do is copy the URL, go into a local browser, paste it in, and up will appear the coffee bit. Really appreciate it, guys. I will be back for the arriving aircraft, and as you can see, we've had 15-ish aircraft go, well, 15 plus. We will get a mass arrival back, and hopefully some will do a low approach, and the low approach are quite nice. So until a bit later, I shall speak to you all soon, and thank you much for tuning in. See you soon.